Hi everybody, I've got a great episode for you this month, but first don't forget to click if you like something and subscribe. Big toe pain in pointe shoes is real and it happens to everybody at one time or another. Now if you're dancing correctly, meaning you're strong enough, if you're in the right box shape, if you're got enough padding and you're still in pain, then let's take a look at a quick fix that's easy and inexpensive. So I've got my pointe shoes here, and I've got a very tapered one. You can see that, good for narrow feet. I've got a medium taper one, good for a moderate amount of taper. And then I've got a very square shoe, wonderful for turning, balancing square feet. So say you've got a pointe shoe that's a shape like this. Suppose you're like, whoa, my big toe. So you go and you try on a lovely toe pad, still big toe pain. You go and you add a big tip cushion to it, still in pain. You even find a nice cushion to put in the tip of it, or perhaps the manufacturer has provided their own cushion, but you're still in pain. I've got an easy and quick and inexpensive fix that'll take care of that pain right away. I'm going to show you how to make some tip cushions that'll work great in your pointe shoes with items that you can find in any drugstore or online. Now I've got these foam insoles for shoes, and I'm using the men's size because you get a little more bang for your buck. And I've got two different thicknesses. You could go with the double layer or a single layer. Either one is fine. You're going to figure out what works for you. I could also use mole foam. You could use that. There's a double layer or a single layer of that. So I'm going to use the single layer of the foam insole. And I'm going to take my pointe shoe and I'm going to take a Sharpie. I'm going to place my pointe shoe right down onto the insole. And I'm going to draw kind of about the size of it, a half moon. Okay, and you can see that I've done a half moon right there. Once again, I always joke about how I'm not so crafty, but you're going to be great at this. So I go and I'm going to start to cut it, and it's all right that it's a little big. Okay, so you can see it's actually going to be a little bit bigger than the inside of the tip. And guess what? That is okay, because what you want it to do is once you get that cushion into the tip, I'm placing my tip cushion in there, and you actually want it to be a little bit bigger, because what's going to happen with this tip cushion is it's going to go up the sides of the shoe and round it out a little bit for you. Now another trick that you could do is if you put it slightly over to where the big toe would be. So say that this one, I'm kind of pushing it over. If this were for my left foot, I would push the cushion a little bit higher to where that left big toe would be. If this cushion ends up being too big, it's very easy to trim. Then you just go ahead and start making it smaller. Now the cushion's like fabric. If you cut too much, not so good. So cut a little bit at first and then keep working with it. And it does take a little while to get it to the inner tip of the shoe, but it's really worth it. Well, I hope you got some great tips on how to take care of big toe pain on pointe. Thanks for watching, everybody.